We're keeping an eye here on the mid-range because there's a possibility for some snow and some severe weather ahead. Over the last few days, models have been supporting a system to drive its way across the country, potentially bringing some snow for the Central Plains, Ohio Valley, and Northeast. With that being said, there's a possibility of some severe weather across the south for areas such as Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, and maybe further east down in time. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another NWW 116 forecast. I am your host, Andrew Heischman, and I hope everyone is having an amazing day here for today. Hope everyone has an awesome work week ahead. We got a lot of stuff to talk about because there is a lot of activity kicking its way across the country. Starting off here across the west, there is a lot of flooding that's occurring across portions of California. A lot of snowfall for those upper elevations here of California. They have been dealing with constant battering of heavy precipitation, and unfortunately, that's just kind of the pattern we're in right now, and it's going to continue to be that way for possibly the next few weeks. Now, across the central country, it is relatively dry for the most part, but that is going to change with this upcoming storm system. And pretty much same thing here for the east, relatively dry here for the most part. Moving on over here to the future radar, my friends, we're taking a look here at the NAM 3-kilometer model and regarding the conditions we could see over the next few days. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and mention, as we've seen before, a lot of rainfall across portions of California. Actually expected multiple rounds, another round of rainfall for actually tomorrow. So this stuff that's happening now will basically be exiting here for tonight. And then obviously for tomorrow, there's another chance of more precipitation moving towards the region, in which we are going to have to definitely be watching out for. Now, as we track our way down in time, you're going to notice how we start to get a little bit of a spin up here across portions of the central country, maybe bringing some winter weather across the central plains. That'll be the beginning of this upcoming system. Okay, so now we take this a step further here by taking a look here at the long-range models. First up, we had the GFS. As mentioned before, all that winter precipitation moves its way across portions of the Rockies, but look what happens. We're going to take this a step further here now. So, central low-pressure system moves its way towards the central country, driving some snowfall towards like Kansas and those surrounding areas, eventually tracking up northeast into portions of the Ohio-Tennessee Valley. Now, there is a pretty strong cold front on this, according to the GFS model, and as we're going to see multiple other models as well. That brings the concern for severe weather across the south, while snow drives up across the north. Now, when comparing this here with the long-range European model, the ECMWF, we noticed some pretty decent similarities across the country. Once again, the central low across the central plains. Now, this model in particular might show a little bit more snow for some of these areas here. Once again, a very, very strong cold front across the south, as you can see on this big line there. Once again, brings up that thunderstorm concern. So we're going to have to definitely watch out for that, as conditions are deemed favorable for severe weather. Okay, so moving back here to the GFS model, we're taking a look here more at the individual conditions that's required for severe thunderstorms and overall thunderstorms in general to fire off. So we're taking a look here at the storm's fuel, basically the amount of energy that is available in the atmosphere here. Basically values here of anything over 500 is basically possibility showing some severe weather concerns. So we track our way down in time. We have a lot of advection, a lot of warm and moisture-filled air driving its way up here from the Gulf into the southern states here. Now, this will allow for some severe weather to potentially kick off here towards Arkansas. As mentioned before, those values need to be over 500, and we just see that. We actually have ourselves over 1,000 in some areas. More than enough instability that's needed for storms in general to fire off here, so something we're going to need to watch. All of that moves its way here to the east as a cold front sweeps its way across the country, but you can see there's enough available energy, maybe as high up north as maybe portions of Kentucky. We might need to watch out here because severe weather could be possible even higher than what's expected as of now. So regarding severe storms here for today, we do have ourselves a small risk of severe weather across portions of western California, as all that precipitation moves in. Does throw the possibility of a few isolated tornadoes kind of towards the western coast here. Damaging winds also a concern, and hail does not seem to be a problem at all. But once we track into tomorrow, that risk actually stretches a little bit further down to the south in that little MRGL, standing for marginal concerns of severe weather. Tornadoes, once again, a possible concern. Damaging winds, and once again, hail not a concern. But look what happens. We track our way over here to Wednesday. You notice a big marginal risk here for portions of Texas, Oklahoma, portions of Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, western Kentucky, western Tennessee, and portions of Mississippi. That is a severe weather threat here starting on Wednesday out of that system that's expected to kick off across the country. And as we track away into Thursday, we also do have ourselves a severe weather threat for Alabama and Georgia as well. So all those states we just mentioned has got to be on the lookout for severe weather. But anyways, my friends, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up the video here for today. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you absolutely crush that like button, as well as hit that subscribe button if you guys are new on the way out. Be greatly appreciated, my friends. If you want to check out our new merchandise, we got some really cool stuff on our page. Link is linked down below. All right, my friends. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be doing a live stream later on tonight to catch you guys on another update here for today. All right, my friends. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you all here later on.